What's going on, YouTube? We're finally back after a short little hiatus. On me and Maddie's part, we're not the most tech savvy people, and we're not very good at uploading videos and all that kind of stuff. So that's why now we got a special man behind the camera, my boy P, or Pierre. We've been already filming some content in the off scene on my Instagram, so we're gonna start filming more YouTube videos. At least maybe once a week is what we're going for. So a lot more high quality content, much better than me and Maddie. So it'll be a lot better. So stay tuned for all that stuff. But today, it's Saturday. It's mainly an arm day today. So kind of show you my arm routine, how I go about things. But at the start, it's also like a miscellaneous day, is what me and my coach call it. So more of like a blood flow improvement day, stuff I want to touch that's not too sore, that won't bite into recovery too much, that I can just get more blood flow in, drive a little bit more stimulus. So one of those things is going to be my back. So just going to start off with like this pull down that he showed me. It's a different variation that y'all can use. It's really cool. I'll give you a little cues on that. Then after that, we'll go into probably more either 2 tricep in a row, 2 bicep, and then a superset bicep tricep, or it'll be bicep tricep back and forth. So just kind of depends on how I feel on that day, kind of what I want to do. But further ado, let's get into it. All right, so exercise 1 of today is going to be basically like a reverse lat pull down with the regular wide grip bar. So the only thing different with that is, from what my coach showed me, what I feel more is it's more like a traditional actual pull up. So instead of facing that way, you're going to be getting a lot more like upper back, trap, rhomboids, all that type of stuff. But facing this way, I'm actually able kind of keep my back stable up against that little pad right there where the feet placement will be. That way I'm just elevated through my chest and my sternum up here. I can keep that high without really like leaning back hard. And I'm able to kind of just stretch all the way and then just tuck just at the elbows and just pull here. And it simulates more of a actual pull up that you would do. So that was a little warm up set, probably do another warm up set, and like 2 to 3 hard sets. One thing I kind of really want to highlight that I think is kind of cool is, for me personally, last year, that was kind of like my biggest off season I had before this one. This one's way better progress. And I'm not as fat, so that's always like a plus, right? But last year I actually had 2 back days. So I would have 1 full back day, no biceps. This year I have biceps. And then this Saturday would have been more of like a hamstring first, and then back day, so like still 3-4 more back movements. And I'm actually making a lot more progress on my back, which is like my weaker part I'm trying to bring up, which is 1 back day a week. So at the same time, you always hear frequency, volume, everything like that, which I'm key on. Volume is a big part of me that I like. That's kind of the training style I love. But you got to find what works, right? You can't overdo it, you can't underdo it. And recovery especially is the biggest thing. When you're eating big, you got to recover big. Recovery is going to cause that muscle to grow the most. The sleep, the recovery, going to get deep tissue, all that stuff. So sometimes less is more. I'm a guy where my coach will have to pull me back and be like, hey, chill out and do less. But especially this year, now I'm finally, learning a lot more, and I'm not just overdoing it. So just a little key tip, sometimes less is more. If you're trying to bring something up, even if it's 1 day a week, kill that shit, just go crazy hard, everything you got, focus on that day, and knowing you have 1 day a week, you're gonna kill it. You're not just gonna leave something on the table saying, I got 3 more sets later in the week. So for me, it's worked, and this is just a little bit more, just to stimulate more and get more blood flow in that weaker area, keep it a little bit more pumped, a little bit fuller, and it works, man. So try that out if you're having like a lagging body part.
Let's go.
One back movement, that's all you need. Like when I was like 19, 20, when I first came in the gym, dude, I was like every week flat bench.
Flat bench every day, right?
Boom, how much can I get now? Bam, one rep max every week. And I was still weak as shit.
Chest day every day, right?
Yeah, chest day fucking every week. And that was the worst my chest ever looked, doing it every day. Now I do like 3-4 movements a week, and it's like the best it's ever been. So it's like, you just find what works and what doesn't. It's like I think it's always valuable being young. I don't say dumb. For me, I say dumb because I'm dumb. But being young and like, I guess just energetic, just coming in here, demolishing your body, doing whatever the fuck you want. You know, doing like 30 freaking sets of body parts. You know, everybody starts somewhere, and that gets your love for the gym. That gets you to understand like how to train hard. And then when you start becoming real technical, getting better in your lifting career, you kind of have to change stuff up because your body's not just gonna like be that newbie gains phase where it's like, oh dude, just touch a weight, not blow the hell up. Now you have to be technical, you know what I mean? So that's the fun part, is you have to be so technical and so precise to bring up certain exact body parts that the judges want. That's what makes it so fun. Because if not, I could come here and just lift the whole gym around in a circle and just blow up everywhere. But everything would like be so out of proportion and look crazy, right? So you got to be just super technical with your split, way you train, how many failure sets you do, how much you can recover from, just everything. I just keep rambling, so I'm gonna start.
Let's go.
Best cameraman in the biz, bro. He's like on the floor laying down, making sure he gets my panza in the best angle possible.
That's inside that first arm, or?
You look like you're dead ass giving birth, bro. Get you a cameraman like that. Maddie, take notes. So basically, this will be first. I like to start off with triceps in my arm day, because your triceps take up pretty much 3/4 of your whole arm. So if you want big arms, you need to have big triceps first off. And then so I start with triceps, kind of loosens up my joints, loosens up my elbow too. I get a little bit more blood in there. So that way I get better for more heavier movement stuff. Another tip right now, real quick, just for arms, is I would stay like, I wouldn't say like, you can call it high volume, you can call it what you want, but I stay anywhere between 20 reps to the lowest amount I'll go is like probably 10. Unless I'm doing something like a compound movement, like close grip bench, maybe a dip sometimes I'll do 8s. But majority of my arm stuff is just about getting yourself in the right position and being able to move on that muscle and just locking in, bracing, just using that muscle to do everything. Same thing with like every other body part, but obviously you're stronger in other body parts. Your arms aren't a big muscle. So just like side raises, right? You want to grow your side delts. You don't need to be lateral raising fucking 100 pounds and doing this like you're having a seizure or whatever. You need to isolate that muscle. It's not a big muscle. Same thing with rear delts. It's a little tiny strip in the back of your delt. You know what I mean? So same thing with biceps and triceps. They're not a huge muscle. You don't need a shit ton of weight. You just need to be able to move right, feel that muscle to like the extreme intent you possibly can, and just throw a shit ton of blood in. We're running into all our buddies right now. This will be top set right here. So pyramiding up, staying within the like 15 to 10 range. Last set I got like 13 hard, pretty much to failure. So this one will be, on my last set I usually go all out, just full failure, whatever I can get. And then probably one drop set if I don't hit 10 reps at least.
That's cool.
No drop set, I got 10. By the grace of God, I got 10.
Let's go.
But that'll be the first tricep movement. We're going to like a close grip bench, something that'll actually build a little bit more strength, push a little bit more weight onto the tricep, build a little bit like a mass building movement. If I don't do close grip, which I haven't in a long time, usually I'll do a dip. But now I've been going back and forth since I've been getting a lot stronger, just in the off season and stuff. I've been having fun with close grip. I've been feeling it a lot. More of like a close grip jam press, I'll show you. But I'll go 2 weeks close grip, 2 weeks dips. So we'll start the 2 weeks right now with close grip. This will pretty much be the main like mass building movement for triceps. This and dips is just something I feel really creates like that 3D full bulging hanging triceps. So this is something I can like load up. I'm trying to progressively kind of get stronger at, as far as like, you know, not tracking it necessarily, but just remembering what I did last week, trying to beat it if I can. So this is something I can load up, get a huge stretch, and I'm not doing it all the way down like you would usually do on a close grip bench, where you would be right here. So I feel I would activate too much of my chest sometimes. So I'm putting it, it's almost called like a JM press if you look that up. So it's like a variation of like almost a skull crusher and a close grip bench. So I'm able to really just let my elbows travel down and tuck real hard to keep the tricep engaged. Because the closer your tricep is, the tighter your arms are, the more tricep activation I can get out of it. I just let them drop, I get more elbow flexion. So my elbow bends, I get that full, almost like my bicep pretty much flexing. That's a full, pretty much stretch on the tricep. So I let it pause, and I'm able to just push up with just my tricep. So keeping it tight, all like that, able to press a little bit more weight, load it up a little bit more. So we're just gonna keep going up till we hit like a good top there. A little bit more. So here I'm trying to probably do like a top set. So I'm like kind of saving my energy. If it's still light for about 6 reps, I'm gonna keep going up. So I get to like a heavy 8 to 10 for this. That'll be the top set. Then the next set, I'll back down the weight just a little bit, maybe like 25%, something like that. And then I'll do like a back off set. So it's just a little bit lighter. I'll be able to get like somewhere between 10 to 15 rep range, a little bit more volume there. And I'll be able to kind of just go a little bit slower, focus on the muscle more. So that way you get the best of both worlds. You know, you're getting strength, putting the muscle through a heavy load with good form, and you're backing down a little bit and pushing more reps and pushing more blood. Kind of like going back and forth. This will probably be the top set right here. Lightweight baby. I hope, if not, yeah, crush me, right? Crush me on the first. Lightweight baby as I'm red in the face. So we got 9 there, which is perfect. I was trying to get like 8 to 10. So then, for example, I'll remember this next week because I stay with the same movement for about 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, whatever. And I'll try to get probably 10 with this weight. That's like the top of my rep range. And then if I hit the top of my rep range, I'll try to add more weight. You know what I mean? So progressing in different aspects. Weight's not the only way. So then now, I'll probably just take off the 25. And this will be like my back off set. So it's just a lighter set, backing down from the heavy weight. Just being able to squeeze more, focus more on that muscle, lock in, engage. But if you're having trouble stimulating your tricep, you're getting too much pec involvement in your close grip bench, try more of like, if you're comfortable enough, putting it higher like that, like a JM press like I'm doing. Because instead of coming down here and tucking so hard, you're gonna get chest involved a lot. A little bit higher with your elbows, a little bit more flared, and just tucking down into, so just letting it drop and tuck, 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 stretching all that tricep out. You're gonna feel it a lot more and engage more. So try that out if you can. If it hurts you, don't blame me. I didn't say you have to, but just giving you tips that have helped me, because I'm all kinds of fucked up and my shoulders everywhere. So it's a little bit more comfortable for me too. As soon as this marshmallow man with the beard catches his breath real quick, we'll do the backwards.
Let's go.
We'll probably do a drop set. Exercise 3 or number 2 of triceps.
Are those triceps feeling?
I don't know, you tell me. Alright, so now 2 triceps. Move into like the same concept for biceps too. So probably something to isolate, get blood in there, and then move on to something heavier. Probably like a dumbbell hammer curl. And then we'll do a superset bicep tricep. And then maybe some side delts at the end, we'll see. Onto the bicepial. If you followed my YouTube or my Instagram for a while, you would know that these fat ass grips is what I call them. They're just super fat grips. I freaking love these. These are like my favorite. So we're gonna do just like a single arm cable curl. So that way it's extended, big stretch. Coming up here, flexing just bicep. We're gonna do that single arm for about 3-4 sets, probably 12-15 range. The cool thing with this is a regular cable, it's a real skinny one. I would be able to really grip like my forearm and grab it like that fully. And I don't really feel, sometimes my forearm gets too involved and my wrist kind of cranks, whatever it may be. And you can lose that bicep. Something with these grips right here, it's fatter on that end, so you're not able to fully, like I can't grip that, right? So unless you're like Larry Wheels, you got like crazy grip or whatever, but it's so fat. So I'm just really letting it rest kind of on my palm and just enough to stabilize it. That way, all I feel is just my bicep working. I'm not gripping hard to where it comes through the forearm to the bicep. I'm just bicep here, relaxing my arm, just letting the bicep. But if you don't have these, it's not a big deal. Just try to minimize as much force as like you're putting through. Another thing too, just real quick. So say you got a rep range like 15 to 10, right? Say you're warming up. Maybe one of those warm-ups turns into almost like a working set. You're barely getting your rep range. You don't have to keep pyramiding up in weight. You know what I mean? It's not a must. If you're locked, like there's days especially where, like yesterday, I was just training with my coach, right, for example. And it was a new movement pattern. Because here I'm a little bit weaker doing a press. So we were doing chest. And we're doing the Nautilus seated right here. Like power grip press. I'm a little bit weaker. I'm kind of imbalanced on each side is the way I feel it. So we got up to like, sometimes I could get up to like 3.5 plates on that machine, right? For example. But with that grip, I only got up to like 2 plates. And like, did it fuck with my ego a little bit? Yeah. Because I'm like, I want to be strong. In off season, I'm eating a lot. But at the same time, I was like locked on that muscle, right? I was feeling my chest move. Every rep was just locked. I was stable, locked, pushing. So the point is like, why go up? And just like, I would stay there, let the reps kind of dwindle down just because of fatigue, and just lock on that muscle and just keep moving. And make sure that no rep is missed. Instead, I'm going up, say I go up, one side's like this, then I start pushing like this, just to get that thing off me. So it's more worth it. Bodybuilding is about stimulating the muscle and feeling it. So that comes priority over everything. So if you're doing that, don't feel like you're a bitch if you don't go up in weight. Because if you don't go up in weight, then I'm a bitch too, because I don't go up in weight all the time either. So let's all be bitches and get bigger instead of not being bitches and just push weight off of us for no reason, for an ego lift. And for everybody to clap and go, wow, that was awesome. And then have no muscle to show for it, right? So that's my logic.
Oh, shit. Fuck it. Let's all be bitches, right?
Why not, right? So if you're not sweating, even just training arms, you're not training hard enough. Or you're not fat enough. There's 2 options that you...
Or it's not hot enough, right, in the gym.
Or it's not hot enough. 3 options right there. Your gym sucks and it's not the muscle factor. You're not fat enough like me. And then you're not training hard enough. Nail all of those 3, you're gonna be a legend. Got like 15 the first set. Pretty much almost right to failure on the second set for 12. This one we're just gonna go all out. Raise the weight up to 40. So anywhere between 10 to 12, I'll be happy. Again, if I don't get 10 to 12, rest pause set, drop set, something to get the reps. So the reps are extremely important. It's not just about failure is awesome too, but reps are extremely important. So remember that. You're already killing me every time you do it.
You gotta get the best angles, man.
What's up?
That's it, you gotta get the best angles.
Every angle's my best angle. No, not that side.
Oh man.
So we got 10 on the right arm, which is like a little bit stronger. So try to match.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
All right, so we got more of the, I would say like the isolation work done. As far as like warming up the bicep, getting a good mind muscle connection established, all that good stuff. So we got that part done. Now we're going to something that I can move a little bit heavier. And we'll go into dumbbells. So I'll do like at least one free weight exercise for almost every body part at least. So for triceps, we did the jam press, close grip. For biceps, we'll do something with dumbbells. So probably a dumbbell hammer curl, so I can go heavier on that. And then superset bicep, tricep. And then probably, don't quote me, maybe one more tricep movement or shoulders. We'll see whatever we do.
Yeah, should be what today. Come on.
Now, on to like pretty much the second bicep movement. So we already hit something, I would say more so for the stretch and the peak contraction. So that would be those single arm curls. We're gonna go into, I already did about like 2 warm up sets of hammer curls. So just regular straight hammer curls, single arm, going back and forth. So I'm staying like 8 to 10 heavier, 12 too, especially if I can get 12. Staying heavier on this. So this again, something I can like kind of push a little bit more weight because it's like the hammer grip, you're a little bit stronger there. But still, I'm trying to contract, keep it there, fight that negative hard, go back and forth. So same concept as always. These are gonna be my 2 like working sets. We'll go hard on this one, next one be a full failure. And then we'll do that little nasty superset to finish arms off, and then we'll see how we're feeling tomorrow. The pump cover time? Take it off.
Shout out Maddie. What is
Hey, Maddie would have had me take it off already. Like, walk in the gym, take it off. Gray on gray action, baby. Not that good. No, it's pretty good. This is the last exercise for arms. This will be the little superset that we're doing just to finish them off. So I like to kind of just what we went into. We filled up, we did back to start, whatever. But we filled up the triceps first, something to isolate, something to really put some weight on them. And then did the same thing with biceps, something to isolate that single arm curl. Went into hammer curl, something to do a little bit more weight on them. Now we're gonna keep the blood in both of them and just fill up. Kind of think of like filling a balloon up, right? So we wanna put enough air out, fill it up, fill it up, fill it up, fill it up. You can put too much to where that thing just pops and blows up, or you can put just enough, or you actually, on the other end, you don't put enough air, right? So just dwindle down, you're not there yet. Or you can put enough to where it's perfect, you're filling it up all the way. You cap it off, you feel full, you feel round. You walk out the gym fully pumped still. You don't lose the pump. So that's what we're going for. So this is just something, 3 sets to failure, around the 12 to 20 range on each of them. Just stretching out the tricep, pushing blood in the bicep, 2 things that I really feel. And just going back and forth and just hammering them. So a couple more sets to failure here, and then we'll pretty much call it probably.
But you gotta push it, bro. Like, push your workout thing. I believe in you.
Full day of eating will come soon. I did film one and never got posted. Me and Maddie just forgot about it. But Pierre will film one, so we'll get that to y'all guys. Just really high content, quality content coming soon too. So last set here, full failure on each. Call it a day pretty much. So a little tip on like tricep extensions like that, overhead. On like my last set, I'll pretty much just hold the stretch. So say I can't do a full rep anymore, I just held that stretch like that. And that's just gonna overload the stretch part. You're stronger there too. So you are getting stimulus, you're able to hold that weight there. Just for about 10, 12 seconds, just to pretty much push more blood into there and give you more of like an intensity effect too. Arms are done. How sick is the pump? Honestly, it was really good. I haven't had a full arm session, mainly like arm session, in like a good while actually. So it's good. What's up, bro? It's good to finally have that back in there. My arms kind of like respond pretty well. They're like one of my better body parts. So I don't need too much attention on them. But I was kind of, my main focus was shoulders for a long time for this off season. So just doing them almost 3 times a week in some form or fashion. So just to give them a little bit more recovery time, we're just gonna do a little bit like an arm day. There's nothing too taxing, nothing that's gonna bite into recovery for my main days that I need to grow. So, and it's just fun as shit, you know what I mean? I'm gonna get a huge arm pump, just walk around like Popeye all day long. It's fun, you know what I mean? So I missed it. Had my boy Pierre, the camera goat, capture everything. So it's just started something really cool. We're gonna be linking up pretty much almost every week. So at least one video a week for you guys. It's an insight on my life, kind of how things go, how I do things, all the training aspect, keep giving you tips. And honestly, just appreciate everybody watching. So thank you for the support, the love. Subscribe, follow my Instagram, follow Pierre's Instagram for all our reels, all his camera work. It's fucking awesome. So he's like skyrocketing. So we both hopped into this spaceship and we're gonna take off together. Hopefully make something real cool for you guys. So once again, appreciate it. Stay tuned for the next video. Peace out. Thank you.